Hello, I'm Dean Karstens of Dean's N-Scale Trains. Today I'm going to talk about something important, something that one of my watchers asked, how do you determine the polarity of a wall-mounted power supply? These power supplies are found everywhere, and if you're like me, you probably have 6 or 8 sitting around in drawers, or you can buy them. They're available from Amazon, Walmart, eBay, all sorts of places in various sizes, powers, and voltages. Today I'm going to talk about a very important subject, something that came up when one of my listeners said, how do you tell the polarity when you're using a wall-mounted transformer, or a wall wart, as we call them in the States, when you cut off the wires, which is positive and which is negative? That's very important, because if you do it wrong, you can easily have a serious accident. At the very least, you might blow up a circuit like this. This is a small Arduino and a LCD that I'm putting together for a servo tester that I'll talk about in an upcoming video. If you wire them incorrectly, they are destroyed. In the case of large electrolytic capacitors, such as this 1000 microfarad capacitor, you see it has a negative lead and a positive lead. If you wire them backwards, they can blow up on you, creating a really bad safety hazard. So today I'm going to show you a quick and easy method to determine which of these wires is the positive and which is the negative. The only surefire way I know to determine the polarity of your wires is to use a volt-ohm meter, a multimeter such as these. This is an old one that I've had for probably 20 years. Turn it on, set it for DC volts here, and 20 volts in this case. This is another one that I recently bought from Amazon for about $15. Again, I'm setting it for the 20 volt range, 20 volt DC range. Now you can get these that are auto ranging, so you don't have to set the range, but they're a bit more pricey and not really worth it for what you're doing. Okay, before plugging this in, I set up something that would hold the wires so I could measure them. It's always a good idea not to touch electrical wires when you're working on them, although with these wall-mounted transformers, they should be pretty safe. But anyway, I'm doing it this way for safety. Let's try this way. And you see I get a positive 18 volts. Now, these transformers generally put out a little bit more until you start drawing current, then it'll drop to the regulated 12 volts. Now, what if I reverse them? Now you see I get negative 18, and that tells me that I'm backwards. So let me go back to this position. And since I get a positive sign there, a positive voltage there, the one attached to the red has got to be positive, and that's this one. So to mark this, I'm going to get some red paint and just color that lead red. And I always use red for positive, so this will tell me the next time I use it that that's the positive side. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Let's go ahead and double check this. Yep, I get a positive, so the red is positive. So that's the end of my discussion. I hope that this shows you what to do, how to measure, find the positive side of a power supply. So that's it. I hope I've answered all your questions. If not, please put them in the comments below. And thanks for watching Dean's N-Scale Trains.